Hi guys, it's Raven Scry. I'm feeling today to connect in with the spirit world and connect in with some loved ones who have passed and have some private messages to share and deliver across the planet, essentially. I feel as though it's so exciting in the way that it works that I can bring a message from spirit through and deliver it to someone who's on the other side of the planet. So I feel like I'm being encouraged to do this today and to offer what needs to be shared. It's interesting, the other day when I made a video, a mediumship video, shortly after the woman in the door appeared, and the spirits really come close when you're offering to share their wisdom. So I'm going to do that today. Okay, so as I invite the spirit world close now to join me today, for any spirits that have been living on the earth, that have crossed over, that have messages to come through to their loved ones. I am hearing the name Jacob coming through. Jacob. Now this could be the person that they're speaking directly to, or the person in the spirit world, although I do feel like it's the person that's living that this message is for. They're talking about, as yet I'm not going to reveal who this is, but they're talking about harrowing events unfolding in your life. In your daily life, it hasn't been an easy time. I feel as though this is a male that's speaking, that's coming forward. It's an older man. I feel as though he's got a kind of greyish hair. I feel he's older, grandfatherly type energy. I say father, I feel as though he's a grandfather type energy. So he's bringing through a connection today. Now, I ask him for something significant that connects to you. He's showing me a young girl in reference. He's wishing to talk about this young girl, and as I connect to him, asking him what does he wish to share about this young girl, he's talking about relationships and bringing the word politics through. In some regard, it's about the connections and your connections in some way to this little girl. It feels as though it's complicated because there's other parties involved. I want to say it almost feels like you've got a partner that is, you're not with anymore, and there's issues. And his message is to stay strong. And he says, you know what you need to do. Okay, so I'm going to leave this lovely gentleman with you, and I'm going to ask another spirit now to step forward with a message. Now they're showing me a reference into the ocean. They're showing me a reference of some sort of a platform in the water. They're talking about portals and gateways. And as I ask Spirit, who is this message for? They're giving me a D name, almost like a Don or something that sounds like that, or has like a one syllable. Now they're referencing some sort of a gateway or a platform. I feel as though you are developing some sort of design, or this is your study in some way, into a gateway. I feel as though you're a light worker. It's of a spiritual nature. It's stepping into the next levels of dimension in some way. And now as I ask Spirit, who is bringing through this information, I'm hearing the word aunt, like an aunt of yours in some way, dark brown, longer hair. Now I ask her, what would you like to share? What's the message that you wish to bring through today? She's saying, keep going, keep working. You're making good progress into this evolution of what you're exploring, and keep going. She's just encouraging you. So I'll leave her love with you now, and I'll move along to the next message. I'm welcoming a spirit through. Now it's interesting because I'm having a fluffy spirit coming through. It's a cat, a beautiful cat energy. And it's like an orange cat. It almost looks like it's got tiger stripes. And this cat's coming through for a male, and he's a little bit balding on the top, I want to say. And the connection that you had when this cat was on the earth was very beautiful. And I want to say that as I connect to it, I'm getting a lot of tingles coming down my side. He comes very close. Now, he's wanting to acknowledge the time that you spent together on earth and how much he valued it. It was like you guys were kind of so connected, like soulmates. And he shows me you and him on the couch, spending a lot of days together, and just how much he valued that. And I ask him if there's a message that he wants to share. He's saying not to be down, that he's right there, that he's close, and that he still sits on the couch with you at night. So just feel him, feel his presence, and really connect in and talk to him. So I'm going to leave his love with you now. Okay, so as I move along, I'm feeling a spirit. She's coming in from quite high now, and I'm hearing the name Cherie. Now the name might be slightly different, as I've mentioned, but an S name with 2 syllables, Cherie, something similar. She comes in quite strongly, quite eloquently. She comes in with long white gloves, and she's smoking a cigarette that's in one of these long devices that you smoke through. It kind of reminds me of like the 20s era or something. Now, as she comes in, I ask her, what does she have today? She's talking about adoption and the adoption papers. As she comes in, she shows me reference also to a male. I feel as though this is some way connecting to a male energy. And she talks about the adoption papers and that they're currently not available how you want them, but give it time, because there will be greater developments in this process. And she shows me a process of time that you're working through. I'm seeing reference to a young girl. She looks of kind of Asian descent in her features. She's coming through quite strongly, and I feel as though this is quite a journey, though, because I'm seeing her, but I'm seeing the path, and it's like it's almost switching timelines and switching possible outcomes. So her message to you is to stay strong in this, and if this is really what you want, you will get there, but just take the time to allow the process to unfold, knowing that it's all perfectly aligned and timed for all parties involved. So I'm going to leave this beautiful, eloquent lady with you now and move along to one last message. I'm seeing somebody running a lot. This feels to be the person on earth that the message is for, although it could be the person from the spirit world that love to run. Now there's this scene, this person is running and running a lot, and it's like whoever this person is took their running very seriously, although I want to say it's like they're running from something. It's like there's some sort of distraction going on here with all this running. A little bit more quiet time is needed to really get present and clear with what's actually going on, because there's a distractive element that's coming into your running. So just to be aware of that. I feel as though as I connect to this scene more, I ask for a little bit more information about what can be offered or what's a message here. Now they're showing me bottles of wine, they're showing me you enjoying drinking, and there being some connection to this running. It's almost like you're trying to run more to make up for the fact of the drinking, the consumption. So they bring me back again to some distraction that's going on here, and the need to return into your body, into the present moment, and just breathe. Take a few moments for you, because you might actually find that it's more peaceful there than you otherwise realised, is the way that they're showing it to me. Now, when I ask Spirit who's bringing through this message, it feels as though it's a grandmotherly energy that's wanting to connect to you in this way. And they're kind of wanting to soothe you in the way that their energy comes in. So just know that her love is really close at this time. So just allow her energy to come and support you if you need. So I'll leave her love with you now, and I know I said that was the last one, but I feel as though there's one more that wants to come through. I'm getting the name Harry, and I'm getting reference to a child. I'm getting reference to a child that's being nursed by a man, a lot of love and compassion between. And as I ask Spirit to help me to understand a little bit more what this is about, I'm hearing the need to let go. That this process has come to an end, and it was divine and meant to be for all parties involved. So they're just sending you a lot of love and blessings, and knowing that this has been such deep learning and very challenging for you, but It's all part of your evolution as a soul, just to know that, and that Spirit stands close, and they know that it's tender, but they're there with you, and they stand right beside you, close, right now. Okay, so that's the messages today from Spirit, from the spirit world. I hope they've reached who it is that they're supposed to reach, and this may not be straight away even. This might be in days to come when the right people come to view the video. So if you feel to comment or reflect, please do so below. And thanks for joining me again today, guys. I'm changing up the levels of dimension that I'm working with in the spirit world. I feel as though it's important to be giving different ways of working with the spirit world to you all. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit the like and subscribe, as it means a lot to support the channel. And if you'd like to share it with someone that you feel as though this will resonate, or you feel like I'm talking about someone in particular that you know, please do. Also, quantum sessions and readings are still open, so if you're interested, please reach out. Okay, I'll see you soon. Raven Scry signing off.